Welcome, welcome.
Come
Listen,
on
man,
in.
ain't been that long. Ain't been that long since y'all guys look at these handsome faces,
Nah,
man.
he's back.
You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Talking about,
Welcome back, man. It's your man She to the point. I'm present.
I'm present too, kind here.
Listen, if you present, man, if you present with us, right, you with us, put them fingers, point the finger in the comments, man.
Right,
I miss y'all. We ain't see
right.
y'all in a couple days,
Where
man.
y'all at?
Let's talk, man. Plus, we want to introduce y'all to somebody, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So right now we gonna re-up. We gonna re-up, right? We had a good one, man. Episode 20, we was talking about at the end of it all, different eras, different songs, what got you, you know what I mean, your blood boiling in the morning, what you get dressed to when you know what I
yeah,
mean, ready to push out,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And
yeah,
we went back, we went throwback on them,
yeah.
kind, you know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah, right, yeah, right. 'Cause like that's when I was going to school. Like when I was up early. I get
Yes,
up early
sir.
every morning now, but it ain't the same flow. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? But back then, Run DMC was my, you know what I mean? Adidas, you know
Run,
what I
I
mean?
ain't mentioned running them, but they was my joint. They was
Yeah,
my
you know
joint
what I mean?
too.
I was rock box boy and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We was
running
all
them definitely was my guys. I ain't
we
gonna
used to
hold you,
test a
Con.
little bit of everything. We was going to house parties and all that. That was a
See,
good
I'm
one.
gonna keep it a bean with you, right?
Yeah,
What running them did for me,
yeah,
they showed me before it was guys like us in the camera. Even
yeah,
though we like the music, right? We probably didn't take to it to the point where I might try this.
right,
Because we seen the cats, like I said, the Melly Mells and the Grandma, how they was dressing,
right, right,
Grandmaster Flash and all them,
right.
and that wasn't appealing to me. You know what I'm
Nah,
talking about?
no, the music was, but the
He
whole
said
look
beats to
was.
the rhymes. Beats to the rhymes, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the rhymes.
So when I seen running them with the
Yeah,
level blazers, the rope chains, they had the Kangos broke down. They swagger was a little fly halfway street. It started tracking me to the game more.
yeah, it did. Like it brought a lot of. Check what came behind Run DMC, man. Run DMC opened the doorways for a lot of young artists to be themselves, man. You had the Eric B. and Rakim come behind Run DMC.
Right,
Then you had all on the other side down, still in Queens, but on the other side you had Molly Marlin with the Juice Crew.
right.
All that developed, I believe, after Run DMC them dudes, I believe, felt free enough to be themselves, taking all the clothes off,
They can be
and
coming in.
literally being naked, but really like feeling like free to be themselves. It's been like that ever since. It's
Right.
almost to the point now I think it's out of control, but being yourself. You know what I mean? But
it
that's
did
hip.
went it
I
did
mean,
went too far.
yeah, at least that's where it's at now. But back then, when I was going to school, like right now, they probably getting dressed to Drake. You know what I mean? They probably getting dressed to a lot of Meek Mills,
I'm
and
gonna
I
let
can
you
do
know
that.
what's going on right now, Con.
On what tip?
Even the Drakes and the Meeks in them
Yeah,
are becoming and starting to be considered old
right,
to this generation.
right, right. Well,
I
this
mean,
generation probably getting dressed to Young Dirt, Baby.
all that kind of
You know what
vibe.
I mean? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
They may press it to Drake,
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
what I mean? But they look at him as an old head.
Yeah, they do. You know what I mean?
You know what I
I
mean?
can see
Old head.
how.
You know what I mean?
I can see how because he ain't under 25 no more.
Walaikum salam wa
So I really see
rahmatullah,
how
Sister Hanima.
he is the official old head. You know what I mean?
Right.
Talking about Meek, right?
Salam alaikum, huh?
You talking
Meek.
about Meek Mills, right?
Yeah, Meek too. I was talking about Drake, but yeah,
Yeah,
Meek
well,
too.
Drake's the official old head now too. See, anytime you're over 30, you're just a big
I see you,
ragu,
big
man.
homie.
If you get past 30, you the big ragu.
Right.
You've been through some war scars, and some things. You officially old head at 30.
Right.
But some of them dudes still have a young boy bop, so they still get past the young boy. Some of them, they be over
How
30.
do old heads establish their lane these days? That's a good question.
That's a great
That's
question.
a question for the jewelers, man. The jewelers ready to pop up on another 5 or 10 minutes, man.
All right, well,
We
hold
go
that one.
listen. We
Hold that
gonna
one.
introduce y'all to some people, right? Y'all probably been peeking in. The jewelers, man. You know what I mean? We them guys that drop them heavy jewels on people, that food for life, man. That stuff that you need, you know what I mean? What up, Samtalar? What's up, Neff? I see you, man. Hey, y'all put them fingers in. Point the finger. Let me know y'all with us, man. Yeah, but listen, Abdul Kareem, we gonna get right to that in the next segment. When
Right.
we introduce the jewel, that's a good one, man.
Right.
Listen, I want to tell y'all a little bit about the jewelers right now, real quick. What we doing? We trying to replace the cold beverage segment for this month, just to calm it down a notch and have some more interaction with y'all. You know what I mean? Give y'all a chance to anything that's on y'all chest.
Like that.
Yeah, any questions, any advice you might need from the OGs, you know what I mean? We here to drop the jewels on you feel me? So take advantage of that. You get some heavy gems, man, you can wear, you know what I mean?
With that,
Ameen, sister, Jazakallah khair. Yeah. So yeah, though, we was talking about the Drake and them being what they bop to now. Everybody in here, what y'all bop to, man, when y'all, getting up, getting ready for school or whatever, when you driving to school, what y'all playing?
like, they don't even, let me ask you something. Is there any house parties anymore? You ever hear that anymore? Ain't too much
I don't even think, huh?
they don't do too much at the mall. So they got little clubs they probably go to, the little 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old kids in their own little town. They know what got going on. I might not know, but they got something they going to.
These jokers go to the club and throw money, man. We used to dance.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
Older guys, the young guys, they throw money too. The young ones too.
Yeah, that's their thing, Karen. That's the new bop.
They all throwing that money around, huh?
It's about go there, throw some money. It's a bunch of wallflowers throwing money.
They throwing that money around. I'm going to tell you, right? Listen, right? Listen,
somebody said slow jams in the morning.
Look, right, Sai and O, right? They got a 25th birthday party, right? Everybody throwing money, right? I'm catching money out here.
Abdul Kareem, I see you, man. We can ready engage, man.
You hear me?
Say it again.
I'm snatching money. They throwing, I'm snatching out the air.
They gonna say that boy Petty want they taking that money down. Let them strippers get that paper, man.
No, wasn't no strippers involved that
I know I'm playing. No, I'm saying if you do it now.
Listen, right? Listen though, right? Even then, right? They tried to bid on that, but listen.
Hey, listen.
I had a bankroll on me. So they couldn't bid on me. It wasn't about me not having no money.
Right.
I was showing them how nutty they was.
Right.
Because the money y'all throwing, I'm taking. Anybody taking it back from me? And I'm spending it. Y'all throwing it away. I can't have nothing. Get out of here.
Hey, listen, Con, they talking about they bop to the R&B. Some people tell me they bop the R&B. Now, listen.
Too.
Listen, I want to ask y'all something real quick. Y'all bop the R&B. That's a good vibe in the morning. Slow jams in the morning, right?
Hip-hop R&B I got dressed to in the morning time.
Let me ask y'all what R&B joints y'all vibing to right now. Because I like a couple of these women, man. A couple of these women got my attention with they song. They getting it, man.
Yeah,
the girl SZA. The girl SZA. The other girl Summer Walker.
Yeah, I like her.
There's a couple of them out there. They going at it right now. Who y'all like on that R&B vibe? Men and women. Let me know who y'all like. Yeah, Con. What you think about that? Because one day I'm gonna ask you something, right?
I like SZA, man.
SZA?
I like SZA, yo. I like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Plus, I like a lot.
Oh, they said her. Yup.
say her. I was about to say that.
Yup, hers. That's one of mine too. She
I was about
heavy.
to say her.
Yeah, her is heavy.
She murdered. But
Yeah,
like
her real heavy.
they got the commercial out with the insurance commercial. What's her name?
Yeah.
Little young girl.
Ooh.
She got a big joint that be on TikTok. It be all over the place on TikTok. And she got a real commercial out on TV.
Ooh, here we go. Somebody said they can't. Oh, this little Neff. Neff
Right.
said, I can't really get into the new R&B. I'm classic boy. Throw some classics out there. Now, let me see where you at, man. Testing your chin. You was raised from good stock, so I know
Right.
you know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So listen, y'all. Let me finish telling you, we the jewelers, man.
Right.
So we trying to replace the cold beverage for this month. Tone it down a little bit and give y'all opportunity to acquaint with the jewelers, man.
Yeah, you know.
And take advantage of the jewels. So I must say this here. Anything that y'all have, y'all need some advice for, you know what I'm talking about? Now is the time. You can ask Sheed the jeweler, you can ask Khan the jeweler. We gonna give you something heavy to wear, man.
Yeah,
Something
right.
nice and shiny, you feel me?
Yeah, and we need your interaction. Like, now, man, throw your questions, comments, concerns. You know what I mean? Whatever you feel, though, you know what I mean, you having some trouble with. And I ain't saying
Yeah,
I'm expert at nothing, you know what I mean? But I've been to some loopholes in life, and I still managed to bounce on both feet, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'm getting
cause you got
started.
a lot of experience to share, man.
But in the meantime,
Hey, peep game though, Khan. Peep
look,
this, right? I ran across this, everybody. The boy YWM Melly, right? Young boy rapper hit the scene a few years back. He was catching fire. He had that little rap scene, melodic thing going with him. He from down south, right? He gets into a situation, right? He finds himself in a situation where he had to turn around and rock two of his homies, allegedly. But the story goes that they were so-called plotting on doing something to his mother.
right,
It damn near sound like a Pop Smoke before Pop Smoke, like they was trying to run down on Bull about something to people close to him.
right,
And allegedly he get these boys out of here, right? So his trial get ready to start. It's starting. And you had Meek Mills. Oh, he was found guilty already? You had Meek Mills and Boozy Badass going to the Twitter, you know, prayers up for him. I like him. Meek Mill said he not guilty. Watch for the hook in that Florida court, all that.
man.
Abdul Kareem just said they found him guilty, man. And he was facing the death penalty too, man.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, man.
It's heavy.
Dang.
It's heavy shit. It's
They
heavy,
found that young boy guilty on two
man.
Johns, man.
I mean, like, some real stuff. You hear what they said? Death penalty. This penalty is death, man. I don't, I ain't really never stuck for words, but to premeditate death, like you have to do when you're on death row, and you premeditating somebody killing you, you gotta go voluntarily let somebody murk you.
That's
That's
a heavy.
a hell of a joint to ponder on until they say it's time to get murked.
That play heavy on your psyche,
Ain't
yo.
no night's good rest from the time I can believe from the time you found guilty and you get locked down, go upstate, go in the hole wherever you at in the place. Ain't no good rest, man. It can't be.
I see you.
I mean,
That's all I ask of you, huh? I see you, Buck. You know something, huh? On the R&B level. Listen, don't
yeah,
forget, we the jewelers take advantage. We want y'all to get with this. If you have any concern, anything on your mind, we ain't going, we going to keep it candid. We going to keep you candid, concealed. throw it out in a general way. You need some advice about something, some bunnies, some money. You know what I mean? Whatever the case, man. Some just,
Right.
some morals and principles that you can carry, that you can wear on your wrist, let it bling out. You know what I'm talking about?
Talking about, yeah, right. I mean, and then dig this, right? Like I said, I mean,
Oh, here go one.
what's
How
that?
do we set
We
our
got
own,
in the archives. Remember, you already said the question. The
huh?
last, remember the last one the boy asked?
Which one was it? Oh, yeah. No, I'm looking at it right now. He say, is this all attached to that? It say, how do older culture hold their own, right?
Yeah. You got some jury for that?
He say, he say, he also say, do we set our own presidency? How do old heads establish their lane these days? Go ahead, you answer that, Con.
All right, dig this, right?
Con the jeweler.
All right, listen, right? I'm going to size you up real fast, homie. Dig this. I like a lot of, I mean, hand jewelry, so I got a pinky ring for you. Dig this, slide this on, right? For one, you're old head. I don't know if he is, you ain't, but if he is old head, you should already have established your lane already. And if you haven't, and you're trying to establish a lane, you have to first dust yourself off. What I mean by that is you gotta get yourself in tune on something that's gonna generate some money and some income, right? And you wanna do that in a way where though you ain't causing no harm to nobody, you ain't throwing no foul balls nobody way, you keeping it all even and fair, right? Then you wanna create a foundation for yourself. I don't know your current situation, but I'm gonna take it from the trash can where I had to come from. First, you want to get your foundation. You're going to get some place to walk at, and sleep at, and wash at, and eat at. Hopefully your own. But you might got to get a room at first. If you got to start at a room, you start at a room. Graduate to an apartment. And then you off and moving. You get that apartment, then you got to run your money down, put it up, stack it up. You get enough stacked up, you graduate from moving scepter to moving your own car back and forth to work. You know what I mean? And like they said, on what was it, McDowell's. Now you go from what's that? The salad, the flipping burgers, the moving French fries where the big cash is at. So now you got your car, you got your apartment. Now you established yourself. Now you can go let a lady choose you. See, before that, you ain't get no money. You shouldn't have no lady. Worrying about no lady. But now you got them things in the pocket. You got your job. You got your apartment. You got your car. Now go get fly, stand up, and let one of them bad ladies choose you, because that's what they do.
Right.
You go ahead and create something, hold her down. She holds you down. Hopefully y'all can go jump the broom and create your family and create your legacy. That's staying in your lane, homie. That's how you create your lane. Grab your queen
Right.
and be the king that we set out to be. Bling,
That,
bling.
that's a good
Oh,
that's a good bling right
that's the
there.
thing right there.
I'm gonna elaborate on it too, right? A little
Yeah,
bit. What I think he's saying, based on all three, is I think he's zeroing in on the old heads, creating a lane or having some presidency in a land full of youngins now, in a new era and all that type stuff, right?
right.
So I'm gonna zero in like this. I'm gonna let you lay this thick link chain on your chest real quick, and I'm gonna go in from what I get, right? If that's what you're saying, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start off by co-signing what Khan said. You should already have, as an old head, your lane cut out. Meaning, understand you're an old head, embrace that, and stay in that lane. And run that lane. Feel me?
Right.
And stay out of, don't try to keep up with the youngins
Right.
in their lane. You got to separate, you got to segregate. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Right? And in that lane is some things that grown folks do, right? That's relative to grown folks
Right.
that ain't relative to the youngins, right?
Uh-huh.
And vice versa, things they do that shouldn't be relative to you.
Right.
Then it are some things that we have in common that cross paths.
Right.
So if you find yourself crossing them paths in what's common, still be the old head of that, because you got more experience than the youngins in this lane that y'all crossing that's common now. You are the old head of that lane. Feel me? So play that to the fullest. School the young bucks. If you see if they present themselves forward, give them some jewels. Don't force it on them, because these days a lot of youngins don't even have respect for old heads.
At all.
Something happened. Somebody changed the rule book. You feel me?
I know this way got changed that. That's another topic.
So you know what I mean? We only give it to the ones who want it.
Right.
When you see one that want it, drop heavy jewels on him. Let him go ahead out and bling on them other youngins. Feel me?
That's the bling.
That's the bling. Anybody else got something?
Ain't no more out there. Come on in, y'all. We need y'all participation.
Anything, any advice, life, something going on deep that you need to hear from somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but kind of Grammys,
yeah,
right?
What's the up?
The Grammys.
Yeah, what's the up?
We ain't had the Grammys, right, in a couple years. The pandemic shut everything down.
Yeah, right.
So they pop off with the Grammys, right? And again, the Grammys is the Grammys. The Grammys still doing the Grammys, right?
Right.
So the expected winners wasn't the winners.
Right.
I'm gonna say that.
Right.
And that's Grammy vibe, man.
Yeah, right. So listen, right? Can I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I boycott the Grammys.
You boycott them before you even get there, huh, Kyle?
Boycott the Grammys. I'm like Chuck D back in the day. You know what I mean? These are some Grammy.
So many of us
Remember
boycott the Grammys, man.
What is the Grammy? Chuck D. Yeah, right. I'm on that vibe, like
Chuck D.
On some real stuff, right? We need our own John, right? And call our own John off the top. They got the Grammys. We should have the silver dome or the silver dome or something like that. Or
See, out my mind, BC, I'm so goofy, right? I come from the trash can.
Grammys, man.
So guess what I was saying?
Yeah.
When they say the Grammys, I was gonna say the kilos, man.
Yeah, right, the kilos, damn. Right? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Oh, that
you got the kilograms, man.
Right over top of that, right? The Grammys, you know what I mean? The kilos.
Yeah, but they had best new artist. They had J. Cole, Kanye West, Nas. They all had all these heavy hitters. Then the guy Tyler, they let Tyler Creator win that one.
I don't know who he is, man.
I know of him. I know of him. That's all I can say.
I can't even speak on him, Shake.
Yup.
Can't even elaborate, man.
Right.
I don't know who he is, man.
Right. But
I don't want to do any no dirt. I don't want to do any no dirt and put no dirt in his name. So I'll wait to hear something from him. Then I'll give you my pure analysis of him.
Yeah, but he wound up and basically winning that category over all them heavy hitters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had their picks, but Kanye won something.
About the Grammys real fast if I can, right? I know about the Grammys, right? What I know about the Grammys or what I got to feel for them to be about and why I boycott them is they always reach in for somebody that has popularity, but not necessarily all the talent. Then the person that wins, talent catches up with the popularity. So they might be an underdog right now, but they probably gonna be hot later on. You know what I mean? Grammys do.
That's how they rock.
That's how the Grammys rock. You know what I mean? So I might not like Bo when I hear him first, but You know how people wear on you, wear on you, wear on you, wear on you, keep playing, make it do hot.
Right.
Some dudes get put hot like that. Everybody got Grammys, I don't think, really deserve Grammys. And then sometimes they do deserve Grammys. They catch you the real winners down the line. I remember a long time Jay-Z ain't win a Grammy. They won like 10 1 year. In
Well,
one year.
what you think it take for him to catch on though?
I
What
think
you think the whole vibe of the Grammys is like? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
a lot of popularity. There's a lot
Yeah.
of popularity.
And what is by vote? Is it by vote?
It's an elected panel that I don't know who it is that do vote, but it's a selected panel of voters.
Yeah.
That come from like hip hop backgrounds, fashion
I
backgrounds.
never knew that, yo.
So I'm shooting off my common sense on what kind of judges would be.
But it is a selected panel.
I believe it is. I mean, how else you gonna judge? You gotta be somebody judge. You gotta be a panel of people.
Yeah, because it ain't open to the general public, right?
It ain't no computer. I hope the computers ain't judging. You know what I mean?
That's a good question. I would like to do some research on it. How does the Grammy, who picks the winner?
You know?
You know what I mean?
Bro, it took a long time for hip hop to even get the Grammy Awards, man. They used to look hip hop off altogether.
Right.
I mean, that's why hip hop need our own award and bring them to us. Hip hop.
Got the jewelers ahead too, man. Y'all got something, get off y'all chest. Come on with it. If not, we keep it pushing. But get acquainted with the jewelers. Now listen. Listen to this, Kai. Remy Ma, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Remy Ma on the Drink Champs, the latest Drink Champs. I like Remy Ma too, yo. Remy Ma, they Nori threw Doja Cat out there to Remy Ma on a rap tip. Remy Ma say, I don't even view her as a rapper. I don't view her as a rapper, right? So now Doja wins an award at the Grammys, and they throw a statement behind it saying, you know, trying to strike up some, you know what I mean, excite something between the two. I peeped the blitz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say, basically in a nutshell, what you got to say now, Remy Ma? You still say she ain't a rapper? Because she won a award for rap, some type of rap category.
Remy Ma saying she just took her clothes off and shaking her ass, huh?
Yeah, Doja Cat is talented, but she puts me in the mind of the guys that I be telling you about, kind of talented, that I like their music, but they call it rap, and I don't.
Okay.
She like a female one of them to me.
Okay.
So I don't know what to categorize that as.
What if she surprised you and got bars in her back pocket?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be
Be crazy.
And we know Remy Ma got bars. She been locked behind bars. She
Yeah,
got
right.
bars, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she got plenty bars. She was locked behind them.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to see that because they pump it like that. But if it went down, hey, hip hop.
Let me ask y'all something in here, yo. What y'all think? Do y'all agree with Remy Ma about Doja Cat that she not a rapper? Do y'all think she a rapper? You think she a hot rapper? You think she pop? She hip hop? She hip hop or hip hop? Which one is she? Give me some interaction, y'all. Y'all seem like y'all still, you know what I mean?
Take this, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask you something.
Yeah, talk to me.
As far as Remy Ma go, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember I asked you before about the females that can stand up with a man, hand to hand, line for line, bar for bar.
Some of them, right.
No, she one of the women that can do that with almost, I don't know, a guy out there that she can get in the ring with and sharpen her skill with. She can rock with Jay. She can rock with Fat Joe. She can rock with her husband. Matter of fact, I think she can probably leave her husband on track. He ain't He ain't no easy out. You know what I mean?
So what's your question?
My question is really a statement, but you can unravel the statement. It ain't too many men out there that can hold her female panties in order, so to speak. She that vicious on that microphone, man. It's only a few women out here right now that I think can handle Ramar. And I'm gonna say, all right, now when you bring the whole element into the game,
I was getting ready to say, because I'm going to bring my honest estimation. Go ahead.
or we just keep it behind the microphone, we bring the whole element into the game, it's a couple women that can dance with it, right?
Somebody says she hip not.
But then we do, who that bring Mar?
Yeah, no, Doja Cat.
Right.
Hip not.
Hip not? Yeah, right. Marie Mar, right? Right now, ain't 10 women out there can hold it down, Shake. That's really in their pocket.
And what you think she got that them other women ain't got that you say that? What makes you make this analogy?
She aggressive, right?
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, she aggressive. Her delivery be always like, all right, check it out. All right, right, you know a little bit of hip hop, right? She be on the 4-bar joint. If you check her patterns out, she be bop, 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 bop. And her bop always land dead pocket. It's never off. And the in between, be having your ear to it like, dang, and the bop be always on point.
Got you.
Aggressive, it's timing, her delivery on point. She got the breath control.
But what if I'm gonna just for the sake of controversy,
Yeah.
right? What if one would say that that's a grandfather style,
Right.
And the joint that they coming with now, like the Cardis and the Nickies, is a little bit more intricate and trickier than that.
Right. And it is,
What
right?
would you say to that?
It is, right? Now check it out. You know, Cardi B get my vote because she bring the whole package.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if they went in the ring, them two,
Bar for bar.
I don't think Cardi B can hold her, man.
Do you think it's the flow or is what she feeling the flow in with?
With Remy Ma,
Yeah.
it's what she talking about.
Right, there you go.
How she delivering her experiences and painting the picture. I don't care if it's dinosaur style or not. A lot of them people don't have the experiences or the know-how to make it bop, 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 bing, and all the in-between shit be on point. A lot of people can rhyme with all them preacheristic flows. You know what I mean? Rhyme like
Right.
a writer and all that kind of stuff. Like Nicki Minaj, she get my 110% vote. And she probably can hang with Cardi. I mean, she can hang with Cardi a little more than I think than bring Mars. She had to bring all that outside and fix that Nicki Minaj bring. All her elements.
What y'all think?
Her different characters. You know what I'm saying? But Remy Ma, man.
I'm going to tell you something, right?
She hard out, Shake. Just behind that
Remy Ma, right? Remy
Yeah.
Ma, to me, is one of the best female rappers that I ever heard, right? And the reason being is because of what you said, the aggressiveness, the lock, the content is all very, very more relatable to me than other women that I hear talk when they rap. Now, when I weigh her up to Lil' Kim, I weigh up to Foxy Brown.
It said Nicki won, they had their battle.
Yeah, that's what they said, right?
Yeah.
I weigh up to Lil' Kim and I weigh up to Foxy Brown first
Right,
because they're around the same era as it relates to the Godfather type flow.
right.
I measure up there first. Out of them, I think she got I think she have a harder way with what's the name with Foxy Brown. But it's always been a question mark as to this why Foxy don't get that them number one highlights and all that to me. It always comes a question that did she write her
Miss
own
Sharon
stuff?
Pretty said Miss J is better to her.
Miss J, woo,
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real,
yeah,
yo.
yeah.
That's a heck of an analogy.
Philly girl for you.
That's a heck of an analogy. Because if you want to go there, then you gotta come what's the other one that be with her?
Huh?
Used to be Lil Kenny's girl. The girl, Nina Ross.
Oh, she hot too.
Now that's more to me in Remy Ma Arena. Them two. Now, if I got to pick from them, she got a rough one, kind.
I don't think she get Nina Ross.
I don't think she could get Nina Ross either.
I think she might be there, but Miss J, they might wrestle around or two. Mr. J might even get over, but I don't think she can get Nina Ross. I don't think
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
See?
I mean,
See, which brings me to let me ask you something, right, Con?
yeah, what it do, homie?
And I asked a similar question, right?
What's
But
up?
I'm going to ask you is a different approach now because me and you was talking about this earlier.
Right.
Why don't Philly have a Rolodex of star MCs in the rap game like every other city? Why we can't go back in a Rolodex and pick out star MCs that made it big league star crazy MCs from Philly? Like we could go to New York and the Rolodex won't stop. You can go to LA, the Rolodex won't stop. You can go to here, Rolodex won't stop. Why is it that like that in Philly, yet everybody pride Philly for bars?
That's a great question, Sheik. And once again, I can only echo my own self. This is my true, real reason why I believe this is our situation. Philadelphians have a way of me first. Listen what I'm saying now. And label what I'm saying for a second. Philadelphians have a way of
They said it Philly selfish.
me first, nobody second.
Everybody's saying the same thing, man.
That's
My
what it
little
is.
nephew said Philly selfish. Miss Sunshine said we don't stick together. Come on.
And I just said we have a thing of playing me first, nobody second. What that means is I'm not sharing the ball and you can't have none, even if it's your turn. You're second, but I'm not sharing. Me first, nobody second. And that's our mentality.
Do you think it got to do with level of talent?
No, it got to do with this shit.
Because we don't produce a lot of Meek Millses mainstream.
No, what happens here is
We got guys that play with bars, but it take a little more to get the stardom.
this is what happens here, man. I take notice too. Every 5 or 10 years, they reach into Philly and grab a player from out of Philly, and then the whole industry bite off their whole swag. The whole industry got Philly sprinkled around the whole industry now. And I can go through a couple generations of what I mean. Every generation there's a major Philly cat that's a superstar.
Right.
Over the last 3-4 generations, it's been the play. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we keep falling for the hook. You know what I mean? I got a piece of jury I want you to wear it one day. And the jury called Watch for the Hook. You understand? But right now, I'm gonna answer the question by saying, until we have some cohesiveness, we ain't never gonna have a onslaught of pop, 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 pop. Goes the Weasel MCs back to back to back to back to back. They're always gonna pick the hand in and reach in and get something out, and reach in and get one out, and reach in and get one out, and give them the ball, and they're gonna run with it, and they're gonna steal from them.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch what I say.
Give it to me.
I honestly believe this. And this is without any bias, any leaning towards, I'm Geo and all that. But this separate that. Right? I just honestly believe that when they looking in Philly, I'm going to go in the past first, because I got two different outlooks for the past and for the present. But in the past, when they was looking in Philly, they only reaching out that one. I don't believe it's from the lack of cohesiveness. I believe it's from the level of talent that they feel as though can go mainstream and be a hit and make money. I think that a lot of us in Philly be hot rappers, but they be missing other elements when them A&R's looking at them. That's first, and listening to them. That's my first joint. Can you make a hit record? That's the first one. The second one, I believe, is this. In the present, I believe is a hard pick, because if everybody's trying to sound like somebody else now in Philly, right? So they're trying to do that, I think, because they're trying to appeal to the people that's picking, because the people ain't pick the regular Philly.
Okay. All right.
So now two things happening. So now I think it's like, that's why I always say I'm gonna ask you this on the show one day. I'm gonna ask you something about a signature flow for Philly. Do we have a signature like other places too? And if it is, zero into it. And once you zero into it, is it palatable enough to make a lot of money mainstream? That's what I think the people be picking on. And I think they seen that in Meek Mills, but I don't think they seen another one yet since.
Man, that's a good way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good way of looking at it. I mean, that takes place. There ain't a lot of talent here. Unfortunately.
No, it's talent, but it ain't the type talent.
Oh, check it out. That's talent. If you're saying they can't make a hit, then that's unfortunately not the talent they're looking for.
Right.
I believe Philadelphians make hits. The ones they grab from Philadelphia make hits. They don't reach in and grab 5 Philadelphians and give them the ball to run with it and pump them and put all their eggs behind them and say, go get yours. They give them a little bit. And like I'm saying, the little bit they give them, everybody else be biting off and eating off them, feeding off of them, and going running. So, for example, if a Philly dude gets signed for somebody down south, the person down south is not going to showcase them, but behind the scenes that we don't know about, hear about, when they go into the store and buying sandwiches and getting sodas, the person that's down south guy is peeping their language, peeping their slang, peeping their flow. And he getting on.
Right. And
then you got a dude that might be in New York. Got a dude from Philly assigned. They give him a little bit of rope, but they take it and biting this whole swag.
Right.
And then you take dude who might go out Cali and get signed. He might be from wherever he from. He out Cali.
Right.
The same thing. So I'm saying that it's a lot of both going on. I believe
Got you.
it's a little bit of talent that needs to be upgraded here in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia got to learn how to write hooks and not just bars. You know what I mean? And a lot of the industry is filtered outside of Philadelphia. We won't have no home base here. So we had a home base here. We would put hit records out of Philadelphia. And you will see more of Philadelphians making hits.
What would be the difference? What would be the reason you think that would? Why you think that would make such a difference to get a hit record out if we had a home base here?
Because it goes as simple as this. When you was a young boy, right? You might have only had one other place beside mom's house you felt comfortable in. That might have been grandma's house. And you went to cousin Joey's house and Aunt Stacy's house and ate food and washed your ass and everything. But it wasn't the same like it being home. At home, you really got at it.
Got you.
You know what I mean? You got at it at home. You had to get a shower, you got at it at home. Over Aunt Sue's house, you washed up, but you really, I mean,
you soap on, soap off, like you're in the joint.
It got clean, but it wasn't the same joint. So now when it comes to making music, you got a home base, you know what I mean? Like our young boy had down 15th Street. You know what I mean? You go in there every day, you feel home, come use the bathroom, get back in the booth, put hits out. It come a little more comfortability, I believe, breeds championships.
Gotcha.
That's why they give you a home court advantage and all kinds of stuff.
I agree to that. I agree to that one. That was some heavy logic.
Yeah, that's what I think it be.
I agree to that.
That's
why I picked your brain. I wanted to see why you said that.
I give them jewels all the time. Even when you ask you something, I'm going to give you a jewel, shit.
Yeah. See, listen, I'm going to say this here, right?
Yeah.
I believe that Philly hasn't found a signature flow in let me backtrack. I'm sorry. I believe Philly has a signature flow.
Right.
But Philly's signature flow ain't palatable enough for mainstream.
Right.
And I think it takes for them to alter or do some, the tricky stuff with something different to get noticed.
Okay.
And that's what I think happened with Meek Mills, yo.
Yeah.
Because Meek Mills, if you listen right now today, and if you go back, he started making them type of hits on his mixtapes. Joins that bop, that bop radio play. You hear him playing them right now. Crazy Jones, man. That's why I think he made it like where he at, because he had that industry bop they was looking for. He ain't just have a rundown lyric bop.
Right. It was
that's what I mean. Everybody can rap, hit lyrics, go goofy with the legs and all that, but it's some more seasoning, I believe, that it take. Commercial hits, right, sister?
You're right.
In a nutshell.
You're right. You're right.
And I don't see a lot of guys from Philly that's able to break through like that. I ain't see it, man. I'm not being, because I'm pro Philly. Right. But I think that's one of the holdups too. You know what I mean?
And it probably is, right? And guess what? We gonna get better and we gotta do better, you know what I mean?
Right.
It don't stop the fact that if we had a little more cohesiveness, we can knock the door off the hinges on our own flow. You know what I mean? If we had,
I'm just saying how much. Yeah, Chicago did it.
You know what I mean?
Chicago did it.
You know what I mean? They did flow. I mean, and I can say this. I'm going to ask you this.
Yeah.
What is the Philadelphia sound? If we have our own signature sound, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest with you. What I would stamp on as our signature sound, again, I'm going to say, it ain't nothing real spectacular about it. Ain't nothing palatable. It ain't nothing, it ain't ear candy, except to a person who enjoys and focuses in on lyrics.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
You know what I mean? If y'all understand what I'm saying, I know my man do, kind do, he rocking with me. If you a guy that's focusing on lyrics and that's part of your enjoyment of a song, then you'll love Philly dudes that come out hot.
Right.
But if you listening for some other seasoning, a
Right.
lot of times that be missing.
Yeah, it do.
You
So
get
we
what I'm
just,
saying?
well, let me ask you this then. How how do we change the narrative here along with the flow? So if the narrative is Philadelphians stick to 1-2 stop and pop or basic back you down layup
Oh, they go.
in between game, they don't got
No
no
man.
real dribble with the microphone. How do we change that narrative? And then how do we develop that style and that kind of tricky flow that get the industry attention?
I'ma say this here. It takes someone who is naturally gifted and talented, right? And would take the dare, right? To step outside the box of what everybody else in Philly doing, right?
Yeah.
But still keep it Philly. You get me?
Right.
And that's just a general answer. But it's going to take something different, a
Right.
different level, different type dude to break through, man. And like I'm gonna say again, like this what I was saying, Neff, not that Meek Mill's the end all to be all this and that. No. I'm saying it hasn't been another one that did what Meek Mills is doing. You know what I mean?
Right. What they
You feel
doing?
me?
What you saying? So what they doing, Shake?
No, oh, that was Kareem. He was elaborating again on. He said it was not what he was talking about earlier. He said it was not necessarily the culture relating to rap, but the culture relating to how we move. I get it. I think we try to cover that. I think I try to cover that the best way I could as it relates to the lanes and all that. Abdul Kareem and I think Robbie Khan also did. You know what I mean? Because that's just, that's just something that old heads just gotta be old heads, man. They gotta be thorough old heads, and if they ain't that, then I don't know how to tell them how to be
Here's what
that.
I said, right? And I mean this, right? If you're over 40, right, and you ain't developed your lane, what I mean by your lane again is if you ain't got a foundation, you should have a wife, a woman, significant other, or something that you're going home to, that you're hugging real tight all night long, waking up, making sure the house is safe. That's the lane a man should be in.
Well,
Now, I heard what you said, Shake, that was hip
no,
hop.
I ain't on that. I'm reading
All
something.
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but if they talking about hip hop lane, it's still the same thing, man. I love hip hop, but I'm in my lane. You know what I mean? My lane is, first of all, I gotta serve my Lord, take care of my wife, take care of my family that I created behind that. Then I can have some fun. You know what I mean? But I'm still not jumping to no young boy lane doing no young boy things. I ain't no young boy. So some young boys will come in my lane and rock my way. They want to get some old head gems.
All right, I got two Jones real quick, Con, and I want to address me and you, right? And
Yeah,
we,
what
we
they
got
do?
about 4 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Young Buck say as young is out here hotter than Cuz than Meek Mills right now. These guys are making crazy hits. Well, Young, and I haven't heard them yet. Maybe you could put me on. But some of the new cats that I'm hearing, it's got this type of vibe or flow that I ain't feeling with that dance, that new dancey thing they doing and all that.
Right.
And they showcasing that. That's not my bop. So if you talking about them, I don't think they hotter than him. And I do think it's different and there's a lane for that. But I also think it's copying off a little DC vibes too. With the dance hall stuff they used to do and all that. But if you got somebody other than like Leaf Ward and Core and them dudes that you talking about, and I'm not saying that they're corny. I like them dudes, but they're not the dudes they're not the Meek Mills. They not putting that flavor to it. They
Right.
got a bland, they got them same bland, even flows too. But it's hot to the streets. But I'm talking about mainstream radio stuff. Cause when A&Rs come for them labels, they trying to see how much money they can make off of you.
Right. Right.
You feel me? If it ain't sellable to everybody, they ain't rocking. And this one here, Kareem, you say, how do we teach? How do we help the young in culture with what we learn? I said earlier when I addressed this, I'm going to say it and reiterate. You can only reach the ones that present themselves that's susceptible to it. You can't force it down people, John, that don't want it. You know what I mean? They got to be susceptible to it. So if you find any that's susceptible to it, you take them under the wing and put them all the way on. You groom them like they're yours. You know what I'm talking about? You prep your pups for they off of the step run. Pups get prepped for they off of the step run. You feel me? You gotta prep them, but they only gonna be the ones that respect you and your status and title as OG. If you got the ones that don't respect that, it ain't no communication. There's a gap there, so you ain't gonna reach them. So reach the ones you can reach. You know what I'm talking about? And listen, man, it's been fun. We back at it. You know what I mean? We want to test run, see if we could do this during Ramadan, and we made out, man. We still had a ball. We had some fun. So we be back Wednesday with it at 9 o'clock. We back at it. You know what I'm talking about? This your man Sheed signing off, and I'm going to sign off for my homie Robbie Khan. He had some technical difficulties, but we all good. We had a minute left in this quarter. I'm going to see y'all next podcast, episode 22, 9 o'clock Wednesday night, same time, same station. Signing out. Assalamu alaikum.